Well, the motion's about two entirely different things. And the point about giving funding to get rid of aluminium cladding is absolutely right. And I think we would all agree with that, because that is a death trap to people in those flats, as we saw in Grenfell Tower, and we need to address that very, very urgently. And I would vote for this motion if that's all that it said. Unfortunately, it mixes it with something which is called a climate emergency. And it seems that this is a fashion for all political bodies now to declare a climate emergency. But I'll tell you what, the good news is there is no climate emergency, because carbon dioxide is not some kind of demonic gas that is going to destroy all life on Earth and warm up the planet in the way that the merchants of doom of Extinction Rebellion say that it's going to. It isn't at all. In fact, if you look at the science, everybody who is a scientist who knows and is not paid to have a position where they are forced to regurgitate all of the doom-mongering of Extinction Rebellion knows that carbon dioxide has less of an effect on radiative forcing the higher the concentration. In fact, carbon dioxide's effect on radiative forcing and therefore on increasing global temperatures declines exponentially with concentration. So everything that we're being told by the BBC, the Guardian, the Extinction Rebellion and so on about this climate emergency is a total load of nonsense. So it's a shame that this appears in this very, very good motion about dealing with aluminium cladding. And it says something like, the Assembly believes decarbonising homes is an urgent priority. What does that actually mean in practice? That means that homes are not going to be allowed gas boilers anymore. We've had an edict from the current government, which is one of the things I don't agree with, that new homes are not going to be allowed to have gas boilers from 2025, I think. And eventually, if we vote for this motion, what that means is we would actually be agreeing to strip gas boilers out of existing homes, which is absolutely ridiculous. What are we going to replace them with? Electric heating, which is going to come from wind turbines and solar panels, which aren't going to provide much electricity and will need permanent backup from fossil fuels. Anyway, the whole system which is being generated by this climate emergency nonsense, this climate alarmism, is an absolute load of rubbish. And unfortunately, it ruins the rest of the motion, which is very, very good. I wish we could have had two separate motions that I could have voted for the good part, but unfortunately it's ruined by the Marxist green nonsense that we have, and so I can't vote for the motion, unfortunately. Thank you very much for listening, and I'm sure you will all agree with me.
Oh, you haven't used up all of your time. Do you want to keep going? I know. I jest. It's just to build the energy up. Okay, no other speakers.